Michelle Obama. This is why I don't like these people. It's not because they're Democrats. And some of y'all think I hate black people. It's not because I don't like black people. I just don't like N-words. Nobody like the N's. Michelle Obama. This is why I don't like these people. It's not because they're Democrats. And some of y'all think I hate black people. It's not because I don't like black people. I just don't like N-words. Nobody like the N's. I love black people. I think black people are some of the greatest people to ever live. But them N's are the ones that mess it up for everybody. And I think, and I don't know her brother, he's just looking sweeter than a fruitcake, but Michelle is an N. These people are evil. These people are liars. They will lie and deceive you to your face. There is no reason whatsoever on God's green earth that Michelle Obama would say what she's about to say. There's no reason other than the fact that she's evil. Listen to what she said and you tell me if she's evil or not. Roll the clip.
This current climate for me, it's, what's happening to immigrants. So it's not the fear for myself anymore. I drive around in a 4-car motorcade with a police escort. I'm Michelle Obama. I do still worry about my daughters in the world, even though they are somewhat recognizable. So my fears are for what I know is happening out there in streets all over the city. And now that we have leadership that is sort of indiscriminately determining who belongs and who doesn't, and we know that those decisions aren't being made with courts and with due process, and, that it's being made like this cop that pulled my brother over when he was 12. You don't look like somebody that belongs. I can determine just by looking at you that you're a good person or you're not a good person. And knowing that there's so much bias and so much racism and so much ignorance that fuels those kind of choices, I worry for people of color all over this country. And I don't know that we will have the advocates to protect everybody. And that frightens me. It keeps me up at night, and I know that I see that when I'm driving around LA. I'm just looking in the faces of folks who could be victim, and I'm wondering, how are you feeling? How do you feel standing on the bus stop? How do you feel comfortable going to work, going to school, when you know that there could be people out here judging you and who could upend your life in a second? That's who I worry for right now.
She going straight to hell. She lying her off.
Officer Coon Tatum in the D.O.D hat has the nerve to call Michelle Obama the N-word. He doesn't believe Michelle Obama when she says that she's worried about the country and what Trump is doing to the Hispanic community. He doesn't believe when she says she's driving down the street and she sees Hispanic people out there. She wonders if someday their lives can be turned upside down just because they're Hispanic. Now, she's not saying because she sees a Hispanic that the Hispanic is there illegally. She is saying she just means the Hispanic community. But the clown you see over in his D.O.D hat, he can't understand that. And he thinks that Michelle Obama is racist against Hispanics because every time she sees a Hispanic and she says that she's worried about whether or not those Hispanics that she sees is going to be deported, he thinks that's being discriminatory or bigoted or racist against those Hispanics that she sees. That's not what she's saying, you clown. You illiterate bastard, you. What she is talking about is just the Hispanic community in general. That any one of those people can have their lives turned upside down. Hell, even the ones who are here legally can have their lives turned upside down. So anyway, man, like I said, this clown Officer Tatum, man, he's just a disgrace, and he is a white supremacist in blackface. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe.
She said when she's driving down the streets of LA, she's looking in the face of people and saying, at any moment, your life could be turned around. Ma'am, are you sure they're illegal? Or you assume every Mexican you see when you drive by is illegal? What are you saying to people? These people are legally in this country. And you just assume, like the date that Nick went on, that girl just assumed a Mexican speaking straight English working at a job in America is somehow an illegal alien.